Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Shanisha Ali binti Samsul Rahman. I am from Dimash 4C. My student ID is 12201040996. So I will present cluster 1. The topic is cargo classification. The meaning of cargo is cargo, also known as freight. It refers to goods or products that are transported from one place to another, among them such as water, air, or land. Originally, the term cargo referred goods loaded on board a ship. There are three types of cargo classification, which is bulk cargo, general cargo, and passengers. First of all, a bulk carrier or bulker is a merchant vessel specially designed to carry unpacked bulk cargo such as grain, coal, oil, steel coils, and cement. The bulk carriers are specially designed to maximize capacity, safety, efficiency, and durability. After that, the bulk cargo also being classified as either free-flowing, a liquid, or a dry item. This type of cargo is typically dropped or poured as a liquid or solid into a merchant ship, railway car, or tanker truck. Items may also be referred to as a break cargo that can be transported in bags, barrels, and pallets. Besides that, the general cargo, known as break bulk, is usually on pallets or in bags. There may be dedicated handling facilities for such cargo, but usually loading and unloading are carried out using cranes and ropes for boxes and slings for bags. The ships also can carry loose and irregular cargo, which is to catch the ship crew and port stiff doors, pack the cargo to minimize damage and maximize space. It's loaded from the dock by traditional dock site cranes except where the wake precludes it, and the vessels also designed to carry heavy cargoes usually have their own cargo handling gear in the form of heavy-duty derricks or cranes. In addition, a passenger ship is a merchant ship whose primary function is to carry passengers on the sea. It includes many classes of ships that designed to transport substantial numbers of passengers as well as freight. It able to transport mail, package freight, and express, and other cargo, and also can carry passenger luggage. It were equipped with cargo holds and derricks, king posts, or other cargo handling gear for that purpose. It also have several types of passenger vessel, which is cruise ships, ferries, and ocean liners. In conclusion, cargo ship is a very good and suitable shipping method for those who want to export abroad. The safety should be emphasized when handling cargo, because if the safety of the cargo is not taken care, it will give a very impact and it can causes of the height losses. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, and my name is Natalina Chandrona Benson. I'm from Group 5. Today, I'm going to present about Cluster 2, which is the topic that I choose is type of crane. As we know, there are many types of crane that has been used at workplace, especially at construction site. It's because the crane have a cable and pulley that been used to lift and lower the material. Other than that, the different type of crane that we can know what are crane that we can use to do some job at a work site. For example, from the structure and the mount of vehicles. So, I'm choose the four type of crane that being used at construction site. First, rock giant crane. Second, crawler crane. Third, tower crane. And fourth, the telescopic crane. Rock giant crane have a two hyper size and have four rubber tire and also have a four-wheel drive. Rock giant crane also have a steering mat that can allow to use up and down. The capacity of rock giant crane is 30 to 165 tons. The second is crawler crane has a high capacity. The type of crawler crane is a mount of undercarriage featuring set of track. The crawler crane has a stability to pick and carry a heavy duty while at a long distance. And meanwhile, the tower cranes that are commonly being used, and we can see it at any place that are being driven through. The tower crane have a cabling, trolley, and hook for lifting the material. The tower crane have a job extending horizontally and also this chip being able to move up and down. Last but not least, telescopic crane are being equipped with bomb, which is a part of telescopic crane arm that are outfitted with a hydraulic cylinder that allow this crane to change the length. Telescopic crane have a single engine machine and separated machine. Telescopic crane also have a single unit and double unit. Now and thank you. This is my present from cluster 2 and I'm going to pass to other member.
Hi, my name is Denali Richia Anna Dominic Maling, and I'm going to talk about 9 classes of dangerous goods. What is dangerous good? Dangerous goods are substances or goods with dangerous properties. If it not properly controlled, it can cause a potential danger to human safety and health, infrastructure, or means of transport. The regulatory framework incorporates a comprehensive hazard classification system to provide a taxonomy of dangerous goods. The classification of dangerous goods is divided into 9 classes according to the type of dangerous substance or good present. Class 1. Explosive. Explosives are material or items which have the ability to rapidly conflagrate or detonate as a consequence of chemical reaction. Explosives are capable by chemical reaction of producing gases at temperatures, pressures, and speeds as to cause catastrophic damage through force or to produce otherwise hazardous amount of heat, light, sound, gas, and smoke. For example, ammunition, fireworks, flares, fuse, dynamite, black powder. And for the second class is gases. Gases are defined by the dangerous goods regulations as substances that have a vapor pressure of 300 kPa or greater at 50 degrees Celsius, or that are completely gaseous at 20 degrees Celsius at standard atmospheric pressure, and items that contain these substances. The class encompasses compressed gases, liquefied gases, dissolved gases, refrigerated in liquefied gases. Mixture of one or more gases or vapor of substances of other classes, articles charged with a gas and aerosols. And for the third classes is flammable liquids. Flammable liquids are defined by the Dangerous Goods Regulation as liquid mixtures of liquid or containing the solid in solution or suspension that give off a flammable vapor at temperatures of not more than 60 until to 65 degrees Celsius. Liquids offer for transport at temperature at or above their flash point, or substances transported at elevated temperatures in the liquid state that give off a flammable vapor at or below the maximum transport temperature. For the class 4 is flammable solid. Flammable solids are materials that under the condition encountered in transport and readily combustible may cause or contribute to fire through friction, and self-reactive substances that are liable to undergo a strongly exothermic reaction or are solid desensitized explosive. Also included substances that are liable to spontaneous heating under normal transport conditions or to heating up the contact with air, and are consequently liable to catch fire, as well as substances that emit flammable gases or become spontaneously flammable when in contact with water. And for the class 5 is oxidizing substances and organic peroxide. Oxidizers are defined by Dangerous Goods Regulation as substances that may cause or contribute to combustion, generally by yielding oxygen as a result of a redox chemical reaction. Organic peroxide are substances that may be considered derivative of hydrogen peroxide where one or both hydrogen atoms of the chemical structure that have been replaced by organic radicals. Class 6 is toxic and infectious substances. Toxic substances are those that are liable either to cause death or serious injury, or to harm human health if swallowed, inhaled, or contacted by the skin. Infectious substances are those that are known to contain pathogens or can be reasonably expected to do so. Dangerous Goods Regulations define pathogens as microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, parasites, fungi, or other agents that can cause disease in humans or animals. And for the class 7 is radioactive material. Dangerous Goods Regulation define radioactive material as any material containing radionuclides where both the activity concentration and the total activity exceed certain predefined values. A radionuclide is an atom with an unstable nucleus that is consequently subject to radioactive decay. And for the class 8 is corrosive. Corrosive are substances that by chemical action degrade or disintegrate other materials upon contact. Corrosive causes suffer damage when it contact with living tissue or in the case of leakage, damage or destroy surrounding materials. And for the last class is class 9, miscellaneous dangerous goods. Miscellaneous dangerous goods are substances and articles that during transport present a danger or hazard not covered by other classes. This class encompasses, but it is not limited to, environmentally hazardous substances. Substances that are transported at elevated temperature, miscellaneous articles and substances, genetically modified organisms and microorganisms, magnetized materials and aviation regulated substances. In conclusion, dangerous goods can be known as hazardous materials, which can cause harm to their surroundings, including humans and animals. As we all know, dangerous goods have 9 classes, which are Class 1 explosive, Class 2 gases, Class 3 flammable liquids, Class 4 flammable solid, Class 5 oxidizing substances and organic parasite, Class 6 toxic and infectious substances, Class 7 radioactive material, Class 8 corrosive, and for the last one is Class 9 miscellaneous dangerous goods. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Philomena Silena. I'm from Demos 4C. So right now I'm gonna elaborate about the task of the junior cargo officer. So the task is they are the administer plans for handling and storage of shipments, ensure the handling of hazardous materials or goods is in accordance to safety standards and standard operating procedures or known as SOPs. They also have to interpret and follow safety and security standards for teams, monitor the safe storage of hazardous materials or goods, performing housekeeping operation and stock control of warehouse cargoes and items. They also have to prepare cargo loads plans based on weight and of units, load devices, and available payloads. They also have to prepare documentation for total numbers of outgoing cargoes, prepare master airway bills before dispatching cargoes for loading on board aircraft, report breach in safety and security standards to relevant authorities, report breach of SOPs involving the handling of hazardous materials or goods to supervisor. They also have to support compliance of height, weight, and special handling requirements in stacking, moving, and arranging items on pallets according to storage plans. That's all from me. Thank you. Okay, the next one is the most important things when planning the positions of cargo and the order of loading and unloading. The first one is cargo informations, including gross mass of the cargoes of cargo units and any special properties, details on board or in the shipping documents should be recorded and used in planning. The second one is, wherever practicable, where more than one port is involved for loading and unloading cargo, should be loaded in layers rather than in tiers so as to avoid the developments of high vertical walls of cargoes. The third one is, care should be taken not to overstow lighter cargoes with heavier cargo, which may lead to collapse of the stow. The fourth one is, wherever practicable, cargo should be stowed as to leave safe clearance behind the rungs of hold ladders and to allow safe access as may be necessary at sea. And the last one is the need to walk across or climb onto deck cargoes where this may involve an approach to an unprotected edge with risk of falling should be minimized. That's all from me. Thank you.